And before we continue, let's go on to my traps. These Bakugan come in different shapes, and instead of having a G power, they have an attribute inside. This particular one is a Crescent, which is Chaos, as you can see, and can change a Chaos Bakugan to Darkus. Yeah, they also have a gimmick of taking on different shapes, while I think allowing a Bakugan that matches its attribute to switch to another attribute based on one of the attributes inside the trap. And here we have a Darkus Ball Toy, which is one of the first Bakugan that pops open without opening any parts manually. And this allows to change a Darkus Bakugan to either a Chaos or Ventus. Alright, now for my Season 3. Here we have this one. It opens up like that. And is 600 Gs. And these Season 3 Bakugan have a special gimmick where you can attach this thing called a battle gear. And here's an example of a battle gear. This particular battle gear is a jet core. And you can either set it on a gate card or another Bakugan that is compatible with these battle gear. What you do is just line these little holes up with the little pegs on the Bakugan, slip it in, and release. And presto! You've upgraded your Bakugan with a little battle gear that can increase its G power a little bit. This is a bronze battle gear. These are battle gears, as far as I know, were introduced late in the second season and have been used since. And it's 60 Gs, which I think gives the Bakugan it's attached to an extra G power boost or something. It's been a while. Next we have this Aquas Lumagrowl, which is also part of the Season 3 toy line and has really loose parts. I didn't, overplay with it or anything. It's just the way it came. And its G power is 730, which is pretty high. It's probably my second Bakugan with the second highest G power. And this is Battle Gear compatible. And here is another one of the Battle Gear that I have. This is a silver Valantor gear. And yeah, you can attach it to a gate card or another Bakugan that is compatible with Battle Gears. And there's what it looks like. It's pretty huge. And it gives the Bakugan an extra 80 G power. So give me a second to close both the Bakugan Battle Gear and my Aquas Lumagrowl. And now we have one of my first special attack Bakugan, which are Bakugan that function just like any other Bakugan, except they have a special gimmick that can make the gameplay a little more unique, I guess. This is a Clawsaurus, which opens up like that and looks like a scorpion of sorts. And it's the Bakugan with the highest G power in my collection at 740 Gs, which is exceptionally crazy. And also we have this giant Bakugan here, which is a Deca Bakugan. As far as I know, I don't think you can play with these in an official tournament. Only the standard smaller sized Bakugan can be used in a tournament. Yeah, they did have tournaments for Bakugan at the time. This one is also Battle Gear compatible. And is the strongest Deca Bakugan that I own. At 740 Gs. And it also came with this little thing, which had a little code for the online game, which I'm not going to reveal on camera. Sorry. if you try to use this in the online game, it'll either reject the code or just not work at all. And that's pretty much all my Bakugan that I have. Now let's go over the accessories I have. First of all are the two Baku clips, which are little things that you can clip onto the side of your pants or on your belt, which can allow you to carry up to 3 Bakugan. So you can clip them off there and use the Bakugan in the game, just like in the anime. As far as Season 1 is concerned, at least, which is the series that these things debuted in, along with the Baku launcher. This device allows you to launch your Bakugan by pulling this part here, loading a Bakugan into the top, closing it, well, using these parts to adjust where you want to launch, which angle you want to launch, and these can be flipped back like this to kind of be a normal mode, where you can also stop your cars from flying around and all that. When you're ready to put it in launch mode, you just push that red button there, and notice there's spring loaded, so you can spring out like that, and you pull and hold down this plunger and pull it to release. Shoot the Bakugan. And you can carry 2 Bakugan at a time in there. And this thing can detach from the gauntlet and reattach at will. And this little gauntlet here, this gauntlet piece here, can hold some of your gate cards and or ability cards. There was also another launcher called the hand launcher. And the way you attach it is you line up these little grooves here with these 2 little slots here. And once it's in there, it will solidly lock in place. And the only way you get it out is just pull it off. And trust me, you will not break it. Like, if the plastic is still nice and strong and durable after all these years, you won't break it, I don't think. And we also have this carrying case, which I got with my Aqua's Percival, which can hold up to 18 Bakugan plus some cards. And also this little box for you to store your gate cards and ability cards and all that fun jazz. So that's pretty much all my Bakugan and accessories. So stay tuned for part 2, where I go over all the gate cards and ability cards I have in my collection. For until then, TTFM. Thanks for watching my latest video. Be sure to subscribe for more